Hello nursery and welcome to another story time this week. We're going to look at the still stories on the theme of our environment. So this story I found is called I Can Save the Earth. Would you like to share it with me? Get yourself comfortable and we can see what happens in the story. Max, the little monster, liked to fling candy wrappers. He left a trail of rubbish wherever he went. Whee! Said Max. Max, the little monster, did not like to give away his old toys, even when he'd outgrown them. Mine, cried Max. Max, the little monster, liked to overflow the sink and the bathtub and clog up the toilet. Hungry toilet, said Max. Oh, I'm not sure if he's making the right choices either in this story. Max, the little monster, left the lights on and blared the TV really loud, even when he wasn't in the room. No big whoop, said Max. Then one night, in the middle of his favourite programme, something unexpected happened. The lights went out and the TV went off. There had been a blackout. I think that's like a power cut. And there's no power or electricity back in. Hey, shouted Max. Who turned out the lights? Max tripped over some old toys and he stumbled outside to see what was wrong. Max looked around and he saw a full moon as it shone brightly on the colourful spring flowers. He heard the crickets chirp and an owl hoot. He even saw a shooting star across the night sky. Wow, said Max. This is so beautiful. When the lights came back on, Max, the little monster, felt something new. He began to notice things he hadn't even noticed before. In the summer, Max, the little monster, went to the beach and noticed all those pretty shells. He wiggled his toes in the sand, he watched the sun sparkle on the waves, and he saw the dolphins. They were leaping out of the water. Max picked up an old bottle and an ice cream wrapper, and he threw them into the rubbish bin. Pollution makes the beach look ugly, said Max, and pollution can hurt all the animals and the plants. In autumn, Max, the little monster, noticed the colourful leaves, red, orange and yellow. He jumped in the leaf piles with all his friends. Oh, the leaves are so pretty. And more fun to play in than watching TV, cried Max. After they jumped in the leaves, Max, the little monster, didn't want to leave a mess, so he composted the leaves. Rotten leaves help the dirt grow happy flowers, said Max. So now he's changed. He's trying to help the environment. In winter, Max, the little monster, noticed the wonder of snowflakes. Each delicate snowflake looked like a crystal jewel. He made a T-Rex, an igloo, and a snow angel. Why didn't I see this before? Wondered Max. The earth is so beautiful. Now Max, the little monster, never wastes water. More water makes more snowflakes, says Max. And he doesn't waste the toilet paper. Happy monster, happy toilet, happy earth, says Max. Now Max, the little monster, never wastes electricity. He turns off lights except for one he's using. He hardly ever watches TV, but when he does, he turns it off when his programme has finished. Let's play outside, says Max. Fresh air feels good on my fur. We like being outdoors as well, don't we, nursery? Now Max, the little monster, never litters. He recycles any paper, aluminium cans and plastic bottles he uses. he sorts them into the right bins. Max also likes to eat fresh fruit instead of sweets and drinks water instead of fizzy drinks. Tasty, says Max, and he always throws his rubbish away in the right bin. Max, the little monster, even has garden sales when he now sells his old toys that he doesn't need to use anymore. Max also swaps his toys with his friends. Wow, said Max. Old toys I've never played with before are just as fun as all these new toys I can play with. Now Max, the little monster, loves the earth. He reduces, makes smaller, the amount of water and all the energy he uses. He finds ways to reuse as many things as he can, and then he recycles his rubbish. Sometimes he even goes and hugs a tree. Max the little monster is now called Max the little green monster. You can be a little green monster too and help save the earth. So a challenge for you this week is, how can you help save the earth? Maybe you watch too much TV. Do you want to turn the TV off a little bit? Do you sometimes throw your rubbish on the floor? Do you think you could put them in the bin? Maybe you throw away all your old paper instead of just reusing it. Can you make it into something else? Can you be as green as well? Now the little monster here has even put a sign in his garden. Keep the world beautiful. He's spreading the message, and that's one of your tasks as well this week, isn't it? So you could make a little sign to pop in your garden or at the front of your house if you wanted to. Or you can make the poster that I showed you. But if not, what about a little sign? And the end. I can save the earth. The little monster turns into a little green monster. And he's got a cape. He's a superhero too. Just like you can be. Hope you enjoyed the story, nursery. See you again soon.